Here we have some news footage on Kim Jong Un in North Korea, and he is running his fingers down a nuclear missile, and we're going to be looking at his hand and some of the people that are with him. Here's the footage.
Requests to develop long-range missiles capable of hitting the United States and...
Okay, here he is. The man that wants to kill us. So we're going to look at this hand, and you can see the what I believe to be demonic entities and energy on his hand and around it. So let's watch him bring his hand down. And his fingers are very long, which doesn't match up either. His hand looks pretty deformed at this point. Okay. I believe that we have an entity here, something up here, and this looks like a face to me. There is the look of surprise. His hand is actually looking at this nuclear missile, and you know, it doesn't look too happy about it, does it? Total look of surprise. And then it turns into that. That's pretty much it for him here. Here's one more shot I want to get of him, or two. I just want to show this hand coming down, and it kind of explodes into, I don't know what, I guess a creature. There, and it blows up. It almost looks like it has eyes also. And okay. Now this part is just my opinion, and I believe that this eye over here, it turns even more black than that. I believe that he's using his reptilian eye to look at this missile, so I'm gonna run a few frames on it. Here he starts using it there. See that? So that's what I think is going on with him there. I've seen that type of eye in other footage that I've done. Okay, one thing that I noticed was his face is nice and white, and the rest of these guys all look like they're shape-shifting. You know, why is Kim the only one in the room that looks human as far as the face goes. He does have a few anomalies, but nothing like this. I don't believe that's just poor broadcast quality. So let's look at this guy here. Excuse me. He is shape-shifting, and I know the quality isn't real great, but we can still see it. There he's getting, I would call, energy around his face. And there it just explodes. If we look, you know, no one else has that type of thing. And it almost looks like it's protruding from his face. So we'll go ahead and do some more frames. You can see the entities beside his face that have manifested. There we have, I believe, reptile on this side and demon on this side, or it's just transitioning because they are demons. We'll look at that better. This looks to be like an entity, and this eye on this side is so evil looking. And then the reptilian side has the black eye. I'm going to go ahead and do some more frames on that. Green. Trying to get it together, but it's not quite working out for him, I don't think. Something popped out the side of his face. Something else on the side of his face, looks like. Very interesting. And that about does it. So here we have Kim's nice bright face, and look at this guy. And he's the only one in this whole group that has the clear face. Now, this footage here, this is the same news broadcast. It's, oh, it's probably not going to show it. It's an hour long. And this is the second half of it. They repeat the same news. You know, 1/2 hour of news, and then the second they repeat the same stories. But the shape-shifting in this part is different from the last. So I don't know why that is, but we're going to look at it. Okay, this guy behind him, behind Kim, he's shape-shifting. And notice again, Nice white face. And everybody else is not. That's an understatement. So let's watch this guy here. We get focused good. Okay, here we go. And you'll see the energy again. Manifestations. That reminds me of a snake. I mean, look at that. There's just no mistaking, especially look at these two together. You know, he's right behind him. There's no reason that the broadcast or film quality would create something like this. It's so vicious looking. So this is what we're facing. This looks like some real evil here. We got some demons with nuclear missiles all over the world. And that green thing popped out of his face. His eye is a slit pupil. I feel like maybe I'm out of focus. Would be nice if the film was clearer. It's amazing. Ooh, that's really red eyes. There's stuff popping out of his face. Yeah, there we go. Look at everybody else in the room. He's got some big black eyes. I don't think those are sunglasses. All these people with him are shape-shifting. Of course, he is too. His hand did. There's no question that he's a demon. And here I want to look at his hand. He's bringing it down. And he's got these little creatures. Tips of his fingers. This rainbow here, I don't know what that is. It's probably a manifestation of some kind. You can see those little creatures. I hope you can anyways. And I'll just do a frame. They disappear. And looking at this guy again, I noticed the shape of this eye and how it reminds me of the guy we just looked at with the evil eye. The guy behind him doesn't look so great either. So I think that this guy here takes the cake. So thank you for watching. Don't know what we're facing in the days ahead. Try to prepare and keep safe. God bless.